Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you're on the planet and you're listening to me. It's Me Time Podcast with Marie-Ève. I am this amazing life coach, mom of two, so mind coach in self-love and self-love and mindset. Yes. Am I the greatest podcaster? Maybe not. I'm working on this. Everything takes time. I'm working on improving my skills here. But this is me. So I'm not. I love podcasters that are like so soothing and just like their voice is just like, oh my God, I want to listen to that all day. I'm still not seeing myself like that. I'm not that they're not full of energy. I love there's just a different energy. I mean, I'm like, yeah, punch, here. There's like no structure. The structure is that there's no structure. It's just all impulses, all go with the flow, divinely channeled from my energy to yours. If you're listening to that, it's part of your energy. And yeah, so today we have many things to talk, just like as usual. I share with you my life. I share with you my life experiences, my mindset. When I change a belief, I say it with you guys. So you're kind of like, you hear what's in my head. Oftentimes you hear, sometimes I do help people. I do have people I interview as well. It's been a while now, and that's okay. If you want to be interviewed on my podcast, it is free, and you are welcome to go on my website, which is marie-ève.com, and actually go and fill out the podcast form, the questionnaire, and I'll have you with pleasure. Let's talk about who you are, what you want in life, what you know about love attraction, and I can even do a little bit of coaching with you guys. That is something I really enjoy because I love showing what I can do, and I love seeing people having breakthroughs. This is my cup. For those who can't see it on my YouTube channel, it's my Disney cup, the Frozen. When we went on the cruise back in December, we had some frozen yogurt. It was delicious, and it looks so fancy when you're on the boat. Anyway, so today I was like, I'm gonna do like, it's not that I should do a podcast, right? Because I do it when I feel inspired to do so. It's like, let me go and do my podcast. I get to do it, right? Sometimes I just don't. I want to come and talk to you guys. I just don't know what to talk about, right? I don't just teach theory. I really go with my own. I don't even need this. I don't need my goodness. I'm sorry, my words are just leaving me. I'm super excited. I go So I don't want to come and talk to you about just theory, because theory you can find that online anywhere. I mean, theory about love attraction, theory about anything is just theory. What I do is I teach you the theory through my own life experiences. And I'm saying hi to TikTok again, because I am live on TikTok. So for those who happen to be on my vibration and are lucky to follow me on TikTok, usually when I do my lives, they are on TikTok as well. You sure, Key Savage? So I want to talk to you because in 2 days, my girls and I are leaving for Hollywood. It's exciting. Oh my God, you guys, we've been working on this since November. Actually, in November, my girls got into this NYLA talent school, and they did their auditions and they got picked. They got into the programs, and I'm like, well, can I sign into, right? For me, it was one of my dreams as a kid. So as my kids are doing it, I'm like, since I have to sit in front of the computer with them, and I'm the one taking notes for the 5 and the 7-year-old, I'd like to sign in and actually start building my resume as well, right? Why not? I would be the only one not allowing myself. So they accepted, and I paid their fee. I mean, that's fair enough. And so in February, we had our showcase, which y'all know about because I did talk about it. My girls got picked for IPOP, which is a convention, and there's like 500, 600, 700 kids there. They have competition in modeling, acting, dancing, and singing. My girls are in acting and modeling. We've already sent our pictures, like for the photo print, the print stuff. And so now, since January, end of January till now, they've practiced once a month with coaches from Hollywood. Once a month, they had their practice their monologue, which they have a 45-second monologue to do. And my kids are 45, are 5 and 7. They had a monologue, 2 commercials, and 1 skit to memorize. And I mean, 5 months to work on the same freaking text, it's long, right? I'm sorry, it's super long. Even like I got bored. I changed one of my girls' monologue because it was not clicking with her. After 4 months, 5 months, she was still not like getting it. And like, you know what? You're just not in alignment to the text. I found a new one, which was her sister's old monologue, and it just worked. She knew it within a day, she knew it, right? So when something's not working out, usually it's just because it's not the right thing for you at the moment. Find something like, yeah, she's still doing a monologue, but now we found something that's super more fun and that she's enjoying, and it fits her personality way more than the other one. And so next week, so we're leaving Saturday evening, we're getting in LA, and oh my God, last week, I'm going to talk about it. I'm just going to write it down, the car. Remind me. I know you can't remind me, but I will tell you about the car situation. I don't know if I told you last week, but I will. Never too late. Otherwise, I'll repeat myself and you just need to hear again. Oh, you did not hear last week's podcast. Anyway, so on Saturday, we're getting there. The competition starts only like, we have a meeting on Monday afternoon. So Saturday night, we arrive at like 10:50. Our flight already got delayed 2 hours, which is fine because there was nothing planned for Saturday. And then Sunday, we're going to go to Disney. And then Monday morning, we might go again to Disney because I got this 4-day hop pass, right? We go to Disneyland. And then we have our first thing at 3 p.m. where we meet with the groups. And in the evening, they have an audition for the end of the week show. And so they're like the showcase fun. Like it's a fun event. Like we have this gala, like kind of Oscar gala. And I got my super pretty dress and I'm super excited. You guys have to follow me on Instagram. I will definitely be posting my pictures there. And my Instagram is at Marie-Mongrain90, Marie-Mongrain 90. If you follow me there, and TikTok, same handle at Marie-Mongrain 90. This is where those are my 2 platforms that I go. So even Facebook, my business Facebook account, which is Marie-Ève Mongrain Mindset Life Coach. I'm not there often. If you want to see me, really, Instagram and TikTok. So anyway, so during the week, they have boot camps with actors. And then they do have their showcase. Like they're going to be on stage with a mic and talk in front of agents. We're going to have, like, we have a luncheon with a bunch of casting director and agents. So it's called the agent luncheon. And so I can't wait to meet all these people, right? We're in Hollywood. Some of them are from Disney, from other movies. I mean, it's a dream come true. Already I'm living a dream by living here in Montreal from when I was a kid, of living near Montreal and doing all these activities. But now I'm like, you know what? I'm going for it, right? Hollywood, here we come. And that's putting myself in the vibration of Hollywood, here we come. It's already done. And so they're going to have their competition. The callbacks are Friday morning. And the school that we're at, they've had callbacks. Like they're one of the top school that we're signed up to. So like, very blessed for the university having sent us these people in our lives. And so we're gonna have the event Friday night. We have like hair appointment. I'm supporting my girls and myself. I'm like, oh y'all, le prix. Screw the price. I don't care. We're just going, right? We're deserving of living our dreams. I don't care. I don't care if it's gonna give us a career or not. We're going for the experience of the event and just having fun and showcasing. I mean, it's fun to do shows in front of your parents. Like, look, mom, look that. I know when I was a kid, I would have liked someone to see me like, oh my God, she's so talented. I want her on this, right? So I'm that person to my kids. I know they're talented. I'm like, I know. I'm sending you there. That way you get to have fun exploring your talent, right? With other people who are aligned to this as well. And I'm doing it too, right? And so this last week, we got an invitation. My kids got an invitation for not a private demo reel in the studio experience, but our school, like they have a few selected spot where some kids are invited to go do the in-studio acting program, which is a 2-day thing where so they send us, so they got chosen. I'm like, yeah, of course. And I'm paying, like, I don't care, right? And so they're learning a new text, but we're going to be in a studio in Hollywood, and they'll we're working with one of the actors that we work with. Honest in the studio, we're gonna be film. Then we have costume, and so we have our little skits, and that's gonna be our demo reel. I'm like, this is all right. The next step of iPop is being in a studio, and we can actually say we were in a studio in Hollywood and film that, and that's gonna be our demo reel. So every time you go in auditions, you can show them your demo reel, which is professionally made. I'm like, this is like next step, like this, like I'm like, oh my god, I'm like freaking out. It's so awesome. I'm super excited because now I want to give auditions, but I got nothing, right? I've never done anything to have a demo reel, except yesterday I actually got my dance, the show I did with dancing, the seduction dance class. I got the key for the videos of all the dances, so I'm going to post them on YouTube for my enjoyment and everybody else. But I'm going to try to do some sort of demo reel of the dance skills that I've learned. So at least I got this right now, but I know next week I'm going to have like an acting demo reel. I'm like, oh my god, this is so cool, so exciting. And then we're going to spend another 2 days at Disney, because I'm gonna stay there at the hotel. We're just gonna do Anaheim, Los Angeles for that weekend. And then we're actually gonna go at the hotel downtown LA. Don't remember which hotel, but we're gonna go do a tourist. Unless I'm manifesting maybe an audition. I mean, why not? We're there. Why could we not manifest an in-person audition? We've already met the agents. We're there for a couple extra days, so let's meet in person and see what we can do while we're there. I'm so willing to change my flight back for another time, like in a month, if I need to. All right, change plans. Plans change. I mean, when my husband was sick, right? We were in Timmins in Northern Ontario, and we went for one appointment only. Like we left the Monday. He had his appointment on the Tuesday, and we're supposed to come back the Wednesday back home. We just planned for like 3 days in our suitcases. And then the Tuesday, when we learned that his cancer was what type and what was the process, like what was going to happen, he started chemo the next day, and we stayed in Toronto this entire time for 14 months. So when you talk about quantum shift, we quantum shifted very quickly at that time from living in the north to living downtown Toronto. Boom. So we had a hotel. We stayed at the was it the Town Inn? I think it's the Town Inn. Anyway, so for a month, and then we found a condo there. But it's the same thing there, right? If it happened for this situation, which in a way was super awesome because I was sick and tired of Timmins. No, I was not sick and tired. That's not true. But I did enjoy being in a metropolitan area. But if it happened for this, anything can happen now, right? If we're in alignment to having a role or whatever, going there for 2 weeks, I already am like, okay, I'm okay if I stay there the rest of the summer. I can rent a house there. My cat and dog, which I still need to find an animal sitter, because the one I had was supposed to come take care of my house. She canceled on Monday. But I'm like, oh, so that means something better is gonna come, right? So I'm just gonna pay someone to keep them longer. But it's like, oh my God. Maybe next time I come back to Canada is to come and pack my stuff and move to LA. Right? If I'm gonna imagine the worst case scenario, how about I start imagining the best case scenario? And you guys should all do that. And I know it's hard. It's really, really, really hard. So now I'm in the frequency of that, right? But our life plays out the way we imagine in our life. I played out my husband dying. I played out all of this in my head before it happened. Now it's like, oh shit. I get to imagine whatever I want. Well, how about I actually imagine what I want? If I can't imagine anything I want, anything, why would I imagine the worst? I'm like, man, poor Muse. That's what she believes she had to imagine the worst to get ready for the worst. No. Now we're changing paradigm. We're changing beliefs. We plan for the best, that we're ready when the best actually happens. And I can actually say yes to this, yes to that, right? So yeah, so this is exciting. Like I'm going for my life. I don't even care, right? I know it's done. It's done. Just like the Maxim cover girl. contest that I'm still participating. I made it to top 20, made it to top 15. As of tonight, so today we're Thursday the 9th. As of tonight, it's the top 10. I'm ranking 4th right now. So I'm making it this week as well. And until next week, it's top 5. But again, right? If I manifest my reality and I won, if I already live in the end that I won the contest, obviously I have enough votes every week to make it to the next round. I don't need to be number 1 every week. Being 10th, 4th, it does not stress me out because I got enough until to make it to the next round, right? If you play what you want backwards, okay, I already won this. That means I was number 1 at this one. I made it to like whatever, like if it's the, if we are in the quarterfinals, right? I don't know, quarterfinal would be like 4 and 4. Like, I don't remember how the quarterfinals go, but there are 4 going on, right? I always have enough to make it to the next round. I don't need to be number 1. I just got enough to make it to the next round. Now I was 10. So I went from this week, there was a lot of movement. I went from 10th position or 9th position. I finished 9th. Actually, I think I was 10 at one point. And I looked again, I was 6th. And then the next day I looked again and I was 5th. And that evening I was 4th. I didn't change anything, right? The universe is making it happen. It's giving me what I need to make it to the next round. To make it to that I won. If I already won, it knows maybe this week I need to be 4th because I need all these votes for next week because they all add up, right? And by the way, go vote for me. Let me just give you the website here. I don't actually go on Instagram and TikTok. The link is in the bio. It's actually Maxim. I'm gonna give it to you. Let me see here. That way, if you hear that, Maxim Cover Girl. So maximcovergirl.com/2022/Marie-Ève-Mongrain. That is the website that you can go and vote for me. But everything, all the links are in my Instagram. Also on my website, marie-ève-mongrain.com. If you go on Work With Me, under the modeling part, there is my link there as well. It's fun everywhere. So instead of saying, go vote for me because I need your votes to make it, I'm saying thank you for having voted for me and being part of your support and having made my dream come true. That's all I'm saying. Thank you. Because if I go in, I need it. I'm in the energy that I don't believe it's already done. I'm in the energy of, man, I don't know what else I need to do. I'm in the desperate energy of I need to do and do more. What else can I do to get more votes, right? So I'm not doing the videos. I'm not doing the action because I want to share who I am and the fun I have in being there. Is I'm expecting people to go vote for me, right? I'm doing this to get your vote. I'm doing this for your like, for your love, right? No, I'm like, no, I'm doing these things because I know it's one. And like, if it doesn't, even there, I'm like, if I don't win, it's okay. That's kind of, that's not a good mindset to have. I will be okay regardless. Yes. But it's like, but what do you want? The universe is like, but what do you want? Because I'm giving it to you, lady. Crap. Like, what do you want? You know, like, I don't know, on TikTok here, there's this trend at one point. It's like the movie, The Notebook with Ryan Reynolds. And people take that part like, but what do you want? It's not that simple. But what do you want? Right? So that's the little sketch people do on TikTok. I'm going to do one of those then. I'm getting creative as I'm talking to you guys. It's awesome. And I'm getting good ideas here. I'm definitely going to do that one. Oh, man, I just want to say, fuck. Yes, I'm saying it. It's my podcast. I do what I want. But it's like, yeah, I just said I want to win. I already won, but it's okay if I don't. The universe is like, but you know you already won. Like 5 years from now, if you already won, you're not going to say, well, it's okay if I don't. You already won, right? Always imagine yourself 5 years from now talking about as if it had already happened. But yeah, of course, I was stressed out, but I mean, I already won. So like right now I'm talking as if like, yeah, it happened, right? Just like my billboard, the billboard at Times Square. Not like, well, it happened. Just like this happened. Just like my husband happened. Just like this, like, right? It's like those big things, like, yeah, it's just normal that I get huge, amazing things happening in my life. So like say, yeah, it's just normal. I make it the max and cover girl. I'm an awesome person. My story is awesome. My vibration is on point. And yeah, it's my dream. It's my reality. I'm the main character in my reality. Everybody's just a mirror of what I believe I get. So what do I want? What do I get? I get to win. It's done. And the universe is on board with it. So stop. So same thing for you guys. Imagine what you're saying. It's okay if it doesn't happen. Well, everything, all the mechanism and all the synchronicity of the world, we're gonna make it happen. But all right, I guess you're not that committed to that goal of yours, I guess. Anyway, I'm talking by experience, right? I'm not just like blaming people. I'm just talking by experience as well. Anyway, so oh, change subject here. No, actually, I can talk about the suitcase. Since I'm going on vacation, last week I started packing my daughter. Like, we are 2 weeks, right? We're gone for 2 weeks in California, minimum. Thank you, universe, for reminding me the minimum. Anyway, so I know for sure we're gone for 2 weeks. Anyway, so I started packing my kids' stuff last week. The stuff they need, like their clothes they need. We have a list of like they need to have these bright colors, pants, and whatever, these things for the competition. But it's been a week and I still haven't planned more. I went shopping for more shoes and clothes. I'm like, oh, how many more pair of shoes do I need? I'm not somebody who used to buy clothes and shoes like that. It's just now like they use all their summer shoes for that ranch. I sent my kids to a horse riding camp for 2 weeks. Well, I mean, it's still a ranch. I mean, their shoes are all like full of dust and full of sand, and which is fine. So I got new shoes for LA, and I do enjoy shopping for shoes. God, now I'm allowing my feminine side to come out. You enjoy shopping, girl. You enjoy shopping, right? If I had a bigger closet, I would still go. But at least the clothes I buy, I wear them all. So that's one thing I'm gonna give myself. I wear all my clothes. I've worn them all. Nothing has tags on them. So I don't buy to feel better. I'm just like, because I really need new clothes. When I go shopping, it's because I'm like, I need it now. But so I'm gonna pack my clothes tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday. We're leaving Saturday evening. Most likely I'll pack tomorrow. Is it procrastinating? We can say it as that. Is that lazy of me? Not planning anything? We can say it as that. Or we can say that my inner being knows everything's already done. Everything's already packed. Everything's already done. I don't need to stress out to pack 2-3 months in advance. And even yesterday, my kids were saying, Mom, they want to pack their own suitcase. 1 second. I want to make sure we got everything, right? But they're giving me a piece of paper and a pen, like draw us or like write what it is that we need to pack. And I'm like, not now. And that was yesterday and the day before. I said, I'm doing that Friday. My plan is Friday. My mindset is on Friday. It's done. And I will give you those things. But Friday, Saturday, I'm going to pack. Because the thing is, I'm not in alignment. I'm doing my things and it's not exciting. And actually, if I start thinking about it, it's stressing me more out. Because then I'm going to be worried I'm going to miss something. Oh my God, what I don't think. I don't need to add myself that stress. I know Friday is going to be the day I'm dedicating to completing my packing. It's done. I already have the list in my head. It's on the back burner. The universe knows what I need. And tomorrow and Saturday will be the days I go and buy stuff. I started buying clothes for the girls back in February when I knew like we had meetings and a couple colors. And all these clothes that I bought 4 months ago, I don't get to bring them because it's not exactly what we needed. We need pants, not dresses. So now I'm going to bring some of the dresses for the time we go and enjoy LA. But so you don't need to get anything until it's the time because you're going to get more. I got so many, oh my God, the number of pair of jeans that got the girls. But at the end it was like, oh, they need to be dark jeans. Like, well, oh, we girls got more jeans. Now you can use that at the ranch. So I don't need to stress before because I'm just going to end up having more stuff than I need. When I know exactly what I need, I'll be in alignment and the universe, my inner being, is making sure everything is going to be there. As long as I have my passport, my cards, and the suitcase with the clothes, that's it. That's it. Like the rest, we can buy there. When I go be a tourist, I always buy touristic things. my little bibelots, my little dust collectors, or if we're cold, we're gonna bring a little jacket. I don't feel like carrying a sweater for 5 hours when I only need it at the end of the night. So when we're in New York, we got a sweater when it started getting cold, not before. Last thing, I don't need to carry all this stuff. But same thing there. I'm gonna bring stuff and whatever I need. I'm gonna go to the store if I need something. But I know for at least a week we're at the hotel, not the hospital, but at the hotel, I got everything I need for that. Then the rest can be improvised, right? Bring a bathing suit. I mean, Disney, comfortable pair of shoes, and then that's it. The rest is done. So I know I was saying on TikTok to them, like, sometimes I sound like I'm ADHD, procrastinating the last minute. Everything gets done anyway. That's not ADHD. Yes, in the medical world it is, but when you're in alignment, when your inner being, that's being in alignment. And your brain knows you don't need to do things before because your inner being knows already, everything's already done. And why do something when you're not in alignment? Just enjoy yourself. When it's time, it's time. There's no need to plan so long before, only unless you're scared of forgetting something. But that's not being in alignment and trusting the universe. That's being in fear. Why do I need to plan 5 months in advance? I'm afraid I'll miss out. I'm afraid, right? It's all about fear. So actually, people who have ADHD, they're more connected to their inner being than anybody else. But yeah, so, and by the way, now I'm changing subject. I got myself a virtual assistant last week. She came to talk to me a few months ago and she's like, oh, for $600 a month. And I was like, yeah, no, I don't have clients yet. In my head, it's like, I don't have clients. I don't need to spend that much money on someone. I don't even know what I'm going to give you for work. And then she came back last week and I said, well, my head's like, well, no, thank you right now because I'm going on vacation for the next 2 weeks. And I don't have plans. I don't have anything else to plan, right? I don't have anything to give you. And she's like, well, what about 280, 300, 280, 250? I'm like, well, I guess I may have a couple of things I can give you. And so I hired her for July. And yesterday we had our first talk together. So hi, Jana. Jana is my virtual assistant. And as we're talking together yesterday, I'm like, oh my God, I got a list now. I was like, she's like, give me your task list. I'm like, I don't even have one for me. I follow my ears excitement and my inner being is, and I follow my inner being, right? But anyway, yesterday we chatted, super excited to have her on board. She'll be doing a bunch of stuff. So new things we're gonna do together. It sparked creative ideas in my head. She's gonna go through my podcast and she's gonna be the one writing what the nuggets are in each podcast when you're on my YouTube channels. That way, when you go on there, you're gonna know what the subjects are, which you don't need, right? You just go energetically. But also, I like to give you guys some content. Also, it's good for me if I want to send some of my clients, some people like, oh, cool, like this subject is on episode 13. I know if I even have a list myself, it's great. Makes my job a lot easier. So I'm super excited about that. I was gonna wait until August and I said, well, she can do stuff that I don't really enjoy, right? I don't really enjoy doing it. And there's stuff I want to do, but I don't want to listen to all my podcasts. Not because I don't think it's interesting, just because I'm going to spend my energy doing other podcasts or doing something more creative and grow, right? So she's going to help me pick up the pace and I'm super excited. So welcome, Jana. You guys can give her a warm welcome. And so, yeah. Oh, the car, quickly before I'm done, the car. And when I booked for LA, I booked for the car to rent a car at the airport for 2 weeks. And I'm like, okay, I'm booking, pay full. And it was when I went into my email, it was Burbank International, like Burbank Airport. I was like, where the heck is Burbank? And I'm looking, it's like, is that the same as the LA airport, LAX airport? And no, it's not. And my credit card was like super, like, I had enough to pay that car. Like that was available. Like I paid my credit card, but that was available. I'm like, oh my God. And I started crying because the guy's like, it's non-refundable, non-exchangeable. Like, what? Anyway, I was able, I'm like, Marie-Ève, this is your reality. Of course you can, right? So the guy actually got me a new car at LAX, which I didn't ask for it, but he said, oh, now it's going to be a pay later. So you actually get to pay at the airport. not before. So I'm like, oh, good. I was afraid it wouldn't go my credit card, right? It didn't need to because it's a pay later. So the universe had my back on that one. And now like I'm gonna get the refund as soon as I got my other car. I messaged them saying it's done. They're gonna refund me. So everything worked out. Everything, guys, always works out. We can stress out, and I stress out. I know this stuff too, and I still stress out. So it's not an easy thing. But I was like, okay, I got my emotion out, cried it out, and then I'm like, okay, I'm good now. Things are working out, right? So I really wanted to share that quickly. If you're worried something's not going to go through, believe that the universe will make it happen regardless. So on that, you guys, I'm Marie-Ève Mongrain. You can go on my website, marievemongrain.com, Instagram and TikTok at the handle at MaryMongrain90. And anything else? Go vote for me for the Maximum Cover Girl contest. I'm excited to do that cover and share my story with the entire planet and embody my divine, sexy feminine. And I want to help you ladies do the same. And you men, I want to help you get into your masculine energy. But ladies especially, mwah. And man, thank you for all the work you do for all of us women and to make us shine. I know we're like, a lot of people are angry at men, but we have to acknowledge your work in making us women be our most beautiful self. If it wasn't for all the men on TikTok that support me and that even like do videos as if they're our boyfriend, or like they're like, hey, there's one guy that's like, hey, Princess Queen. I'm like, oh my God, I can't wait for my guy to actually say that. But until then, there are all these amazing men who are upping us women. So go on TikTok if you feel like you're not good enough. There's a bunch of people hyping you up there. So I love you so much. And until then, I wish you an amazing day. Ciao. Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network.